So how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Now today, as you can tell from the title, I did end up failing the Apex evaluation once again. I believe this was my fourth attempt, and unfortunately I did not pass again. But that's okay, because I'm just going to restart fresh tomorrow, because as of right now, Apex is still doing their 90% off deal. So just like last time, I'm just going to cancel the current account I have and then just buy a new one. But anyway, yeah, today I wanted to make a video just going over the live trades that I took. I just want to walk you through the video, show you the trades I took, because I actually read the market pretty well today, and the first few trades that I took were actually not bad at all. The only problem I had today was greed. I simply did not want to take my profits until I passed or failed the challenge, though I do admit that I was kind of just like YOLO trading today. But anyway, let's get into the live video to show you the first couple trades I took. Now, I believe the first one was on ES. I went for the key supply rejection from last week. Yeah, so at 851. Went short with 10 micros with a stop at the 86s, and I'm going to go over to Thinkorswim to show you why. So let's make this chart bigger, go out to the 1 hour. So yeah, this 44.85 to 44.90 level was a key supply zone. You can see we have previous highs from a couple weeks ago. So now if I go into a lower time frame, I can kind of show you why I went short. If I go to the 1 minute, yeah, you can see we already had one rejection of this level, but then we pushed back up, broke the high. So I imagine that a lot of people have their stops here. So this is kind of like a stop run, and this candle closed very bearish. So to me, this looked like a bearish setup. So I went short here with a stop above the highs. Chopped around for a few minutes, and then it did stop me out. But actually, no, I was not stopped out. I ended up closing the trade early because we had news at 9 a.m. So I skipped through the video here. You can see right there, I took off half my contracts at break even. That's honestly kind of a bad habit, but I knew that in 2 minutes we had news, so I figured I would scale down a little bit, and I believe in the next few seconds I do just go ahead and close this trade. Yep, I closed it around break even, so we were only down $18 on the day after that. Now if I skip forward, it's right about here. I go long on the NASDAQ with the starter position. I take 2 micros. And if I go to the NASDAQ chart on Thinkorswim, this was basically a rally-based rally setup, which is honestly one of my favorite setups. We got above the key level at 15,370. I'm going to go out to the 1 hour to show you what this level was. Yeah, it was basically just previous highs from last week. So yeah, 901, I started a long position on the NASDAQ, planning to potentially add to it. Now I had my stop right below this candle, so I did get stopped out, but I also re-entered. So let's just go back to the live recording. I'm going to skip through. This starts to go in my favor pretty quickly, and I believe a few minutes later I did add to this position. It started to look very bullish. We broke through this trend line, and so yeah, at 908 I believe I added 4 more micros, just kind of anticipating a high day break. If I skip forward a few more minutes, you can see we did get stopped out right there. So now that was kind of a bigger loss. Now at this point we're down $252 on the day, but a few minutes later this sets up again. I go long here, and I hold this for quite a while. So if I skip ahead here, you can see here I'm up like $250. I've made back almost everything I just lost, but I didn't take profit. So I was in this trade for quite a while because I'm like, oh, it's a trend up day. Let's go to the moon. And yeah, right there you can see I just added a little more. Skipping forward even more. Yeah, now we're up 250 on this trade. And I'm still not taking any profit because I'm just like, oh yeah, it's a trend up day. We're going to keep going up and we're going to pass this challenge. But you can see that did not happen. If I skip forward even more, you can see we got stopped out of the trade. And after we got stopped out, I continued to take more trades even though it was pretty choppy. Yeah, right here I got back in because we were holding, let's see, this is at 950. Yeah, so at 950 we reclaimed the 15.4, making me think that this is a break and retest. I thought we were going to go back up, break the high day. So I got back in long. This trade did not end up working out. And yeah, right there, just a couple minutes later, we get stopped out. Now here I take a trade on the ES, and it was actually not bad. I believe this is basically just a hold of VWAP. So yeah, right here I go long with 10 micros, placing my stop just a few points below that. Now if I show you the SPY chart at 953, yeah, we started to bounce off the VWAP here, and we reclaimed this key level on ES. So I went long, held this into the high day, but again, I really just did not take profit. And I held this trade for quite a while too. Now, I was up a good amount because I was sizing more than I usually do. You can see here, we're at the high day, I'm up 150 bucks. I don't take any profit. I honestly think I was in this trade for over like 45 minutes. I was just kind of hoping and praying we would go higher. And then right here at 10:36, I just go ahead and close the trade manually. Don't even respect my stop, and the only reason I did that is because I saw that ES, or I mean the I saw that the NASDAQ was starting to just tank, but that really wasn't a smart move because then ES starts to go back up a little bit. But at this point, it was so choppy, I don't even think we broke high day. So at this point, I'm really just over trading. I hop back in a few more trades on NASDAQ. I go long here, get stopped out, then I go short. I go short with a mini contract, and I think I add one too. So here I'm still in long. To me, this looks like a bullish reversal, and it definitely could have gone up, but it just rolls over, stops me out, and then right there I take another loss. Now I'm down 600 on the day. At this point, I basically just accepted the fact that I'm going to fail the challenge. Now here things look really bearish. I go short with a mini contract here, and I start to get a good move in my favor. Then again, just like last time, it did not take profit. But you can see here, very quickly I'm up about 200 bucks. I think I was up like 300 and 350 on this trade. And then, yeah, right there, I add another contract thinking, oh, we're just going to continue to go lower. And it definitely could have. It looks like we had room to the lower day, but that's kind of just a FOMO ad. That's typically not how I usually trade. I don't really add to winners when I'm that far in the money. And this ended up being the low. So if I skip forward, you can see it just goes back up. Now I'm in the red. Now I'm down a couple $100. I started just hoping that it was gonna come back. Then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna let it do whatever it wants to do. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, we'll just fail the challenge. And yeah, right here we hit our max drawdown. Down about 500 bucks on this trade, $1,000 on the day, and right there we get stopped out. So really not great execution. If I just show you my NinjaTrader, I mean, look at all these trades. This is like the definition of over trading. Took a few scalps on MES as well. Really choppy day, honestly. So yeah, there you have it. That was my 4th attempt of trading the Apex evaluation. Definitely not my best attempt, but it probably wasn't the worst one either. However, I do believe I have what it takes as a trader to pass this evaluation. It's just going to take a little bit more time, and I need to fix some bad habits. One of which is definitely over trading. I really want to focus on 1 to 3 trades a day, and I really need to stop taking like 5 to 6. The second one is just being patient and closing trades due to emotional decisions, because that has definitely cost me in the past. So yeah, I'm going to start fresh tomorrow with a new 25K account evaluation. So I will be trading tomorrow, but I unfortunately cannot trade on Friday because I'm starting my new job training. As of right now, I'm going to be a driver for Amazon, and this job allows me to start at about 11 a.m. so I can trade in the morning and then go to my job in the afternoon. So yeah, wish me luck. But anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any advice for me as a trader, I would love to hear it in the comments down below, and I will gladly read it and reply to you. And be on the lookout for more recaps and live trade videos like this in the future, because I really enjoy making them. And with that being said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.